So it's the summer before college and everything is so fun, but also you're a little nervous. Here's what you can do. Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm currently a rising sophomore at the University of Pennsylvania. Number one, I know there's a lot of pressure to make friends at your new college, whether that's reaching out for roommates or just DMing people on Instagram being hey, la 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 la. And that's great and all, but low key, you don't really need to. It's good to know a friendly face. Yeah, you'll hang out once or twice, but don't feel pressured to. You don't have to constantly be DMing people, constantly reaching out. It's okay because once you're on campus and you see them in person, face to face, it's gonna be so much more easier to make friends. I would just recommend that people sign up for pre-orientation programs if your school has one. It's a program just before everyone moves in, and either you can go backpacking. Ours is called PenQuest. I freaking loved PenQuest. I made some of my most closest friends through my pre-orientation, and I still know a few other people also who made super close friends during pre-orientation that carried them through the rest of the freshman year. And it's just a great way to know a smaller group of people in your school. And also note that if you do an Instagram where it's oh, class of blank blank blank, just know you will be spammed with Instagram follow requests, and maybe a few people might DM you, so just be prepared with that. You honestly do not have to post, but if you want to, go ahead, no one's stopping you. Okay, and about the roommate situation, I would say definitely be careful. Number one, I think it's important that you guys are vibing as friends initially. You can reach out to people, make sure that your daily routines are similar. You're both night owls or you're both early birds. Do not get that mixed up. No matter how well you vibe, at the end of the day, that's something that could easily become annoying throughout the year. Make sure that if you love studying and you're a homebody, you love staying in your room and it's quiet, make sure you have something similar to that. If it's somebody who studies a lot with somebody who parties a lot, gets drunk, invites her friends, blah, 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 it's just a lot of tension. You don't want that. And for me, I got really lucky with my freshman dorm. I ended up with a single. I was actually about to room with somebody, but then I was no, I kind of want to shoot my shot getting this single. And so what I did on the questionnaire, I was super picky. I was oh, I wake up so early. I'm very sensitive sleeper. I just was making it seem very hard to do. And I just selected random roommate. I was hoping, I was please let me just get a single. And then it worked. That is a kind of a life hack, but also you need to know that there are risks to that, because then you could also end up getting picked with a random roommate who's also very sensitive. So just know the risk. But again, some systems at some different schools are different for rooming, so who knows. In terms of moving out and packing, I would recommend that you start slowly packing your things 2-3 weeks before move-in time. I personally did not do that because I kind of live near Penn, so I was whatever, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And then night before, I was literally up all night, pulled an all-nighter right before college to pack my stuff. I was wait, this is taking so much longer than I thought. I just took everything. My room was bare. Low-key, you don't need to bring everything, just one or two, but I'm very much a materialist. I need to have my things. So if you are that, just try to do it slowly before. And here are some materials I would recommend for move out. Number one, I would definitely recommend these blue, really big moving bags from Amazon. All this will be linked down below, by the way. Basically, it's a zipper and there's a little tag on how you can label it, and you can just shove all your clothes there. And it comes in a 6-pack, right? And you can just use it all 4 years of college. I use it for all my breaks, and it's so easy to move here and there. It's easy to put in the carts. It's very light. You can fold it up. It's great. Secondly, I would recommend a storage ottoman. I thought that it was really helpful just for people to sit on when they're in your room, or also the beds are a bit higher. I mean, it's not too high, but it's low-key 3 feet up in the air, and it's every day jumping up to get to the bed is a little bit much. So just having that step stool as the ottoman was so helpful. And also it's storage, because you can put stuff in it. And also it's foldable, so it's easy to move. Also a mattress topper. Beds itself are literally literally just spring and like a cover. And like some people are fine with that. It's like chill, like you don't have to get it, but like it's also like 4 years of your life. And after the 4 years, you can literally just sell it and like make a little bit more profit. But it makes a big difference on like quality of sleep. And especially for me, like I just love a comfy bed to sleep in at the end of the night. I would definitely recommend to get a mesh shower caddy. I tried like the plastic one, but low key, those are like heavy and also they mold like crazy. Like if you get the mesh ones, like you can hang it up and then it can like dry throughout the day. And so it never gets like moldy. Also, if you're going to like a school where it's kind of cold and you're not from somewhere where it's cold, I would definitely recommend getting a puffer now. First of all, it's this summer, so it'll be on sale. And also, it's just like easier to transition because low key, fall creeps on you like quickly and like winter time, you're like freezing. Having it a little beforehand would be great. This is also very optional, but an iPad I found was so helpful. Yes, it's an investment. Always having like a tablet to like write on was so helpful because like if like the professor uploads like a workbook for like math or like problem sets for like anything like STEM related, like having to print that out is so much more extra work. Yes, you have the libraries, but sometimes you have to like pay to print. Some people are fine with like pen and paper and just transferring it. I'm just lazy, like I can't be doing all that. Taking notes on your iPad during class is so much easier. It's so much easier just to bring that like one iPad than like 10 different notebooks I found. And so a lot of people just use their iPads like in college instead of a notebook. But again, like of course, since it is like an electric device, it can be a little bit distracting. Like there are pros and cons to it, and it's also very pricey. But just like what I found works for me. I would recommend that you like kind of casually look at the different clubs that you would want to join. Don't stress about it because it's like really nothing that serious. And also like through the first few weeks of school, there definitely will be some type of like club fair. They'll just like advertise the crap out of you. And so then like you can kind of decide like what you want to do then. But just having like a general overview, have so much fun, but also get a job and start earning some coin. There's no need for this summer to have like a fancy little internship. Just get like a job where you can make some money, like either working at like a fast food restaurant or like at a store. And like having that spare money is great because like college costs a lot. Also like moving, like low-key you can buy a lot more stuff than you expected. So just having that extra coin is good. And just like having that work experience in general, I think is just really good for anybody in society. But also I would say it's so important to just like hang out with your high school friends, like just have so much fun, make as many memories as you can with them, because like it's honestly gets harder and harder and harder to like meet up with these people because like breaks don't align sometimes. And I'd say this is also a really good time to just like enjoy being with your family, just treasure those moments, because like once you get to college, like you low-key will get homesick. So just like start treasuring like, oh my gosh, the food and like the vibes in general, because in college it's a lot more independent. And also learn to like do basic skills like laundry, learn to like do your dishes, just like basic stuff, so then like in college you're not like actually struggling with everything. Try experimenting with your style if you want. I mean, I feel like when people try to like reinvent themselves in college, like it doesn't work. Like just don't put that pressure on yourself. But like say you just like want to dress better and you feel like your current style doesn't really like show who you are in the inside, then like try a new funky piece of clothing. Like I don't know, it's just, this is just time for you to do whatever. Be stress free. Don't freak out too much about everything. It'll go the way it's supposed to go. You don't have to be 100% prepared with everything. Like it's not that serious. We just all need to take a break. If you just end up brain rotting all summer, that's totally chill too. So anyways, I hope you have a great summer, and yeah, bye.